What's good, everybody? This is your girl Bella J, and guess what we're making today? A curtain. And this material, as you see, look at it. We're not gonna add nothing to it just yet. I want to show you the steps. And right now, if you want to know how we're gonna cover this bad boy, then stay tuned. So, the tools that you're gonna need make a curtain utilizing this 2.5 yards I got from my Etsy box. Remember that mystery box? If you haven't seen that video, then I am gonna post it right here. Okay, you want to check that out so you can see all my material that I received. This particular material we're going to utilize to cover this window, and in order to do so, you need to measure first so you know how much material you're going to need. You're going to measure width and height. My height is gonna be, right here, that's the windowsill. So I am gonna measure from the windowsill to the top of the frame, inside. So it's gonna be, let's see if I can use a stick. We're gonna measure from here to here, and from here all the way to the top. It's really not a lot. So I'm gonna see if I can post a link which will give you, when you're looking for measurements, to knowing how much yardage. But you can take this to your local fabric store and they will let you know. Right now I'm making a panel. We're gonna see how big this panel is. So you wanna watch me do this? It's kind of a little messy here, but I'm gonna take a step back and they're gonna do that. Okay, so let's take the measurements first. So right now, the inside of this is 39.5 inches width-wise. Height-wise is 4 feet, so it's 48 inches in height. That's right here. And the width is, what did we say, 39? 39? No. Yeah. So it's 39 by 48. So we have this material right here, how it goes right here. That's more than enough. So we have more than enough material to cover this bad boy. So let's get to cutting. I'm not gonna showcase this because I have a mess on my bed, and I'm sorry, I don't feel like the judgment from the other people that might be tuning in. So I'll be right back once it's cut. And then I'll show how I made the markings. There is no judgment on here. That's my bed. Is covering stuff that I had piled over there. I could care less. We are using my cardboard folding cutting board, and here's the material. Now the material, taking off the staple, you want to check your material and make sure you don't have this part. Also, I believe, no offense, that this came from someplace else, and because it has those cuts in it, we're gonna take that out. So that's part of the salvage. I don't want that. Okay? But right now, I want to make this as simple as possible. So we're gonna fold this in half. Yeah, I don't know where this material came from, but you have to cut off at least a good inch off of this bad boy. Prince, get off. Move, Prince. I am using peaking shears, which has like a serrated type of rib edging. I think that's much easier for us to get this project done and out the way, and less hemming and less turning out. The only thing we have to worry about is the top, not necessarily the bottom. So we have about 3 feet already completed. What I did was fold over the selvage edge so that it measures to about a little under 2¼ inches. And don't be afraid to use your pens for this, and you're just gonna pen it. So right now, what I have right here measured up to the cut edge this is 28.5. So this is 28. We're gonna mark it and state what we have marked. 28.5. Okay? We need 3 feet. Remember that. Stop it, Prince! What's good? What do you think? So this is like take 2 of this ending of this video. I unfortunately could not showcase everything because I am using my iPhone 7 device to film and to edit, and it uploads to YouTube. In order for it to be a detailed tutorial, the reality is I will have to use my camcorder. The reality is that it can be filmed during the week, but it will not be updated. It will not be uploaded until the weekend. The reason being is because utilizing software such as Movie Maker, even Movie Maker takes time. It could be Wondershare for More. It could be Adobe Premiere. It could be Final Cut Pro. Whatever program you use, you have to be, it cannot be a rush through. See, on my phone, I could do simple tricks of the trade and something simple and sweet, but this video was taking its time. And at least the reality is, had I used my camcorder, it would have been better. However, there is no need to despair, because guess what? I have 2 tension rods. One is here, and I have another one, and I do have another window to put up a treatment. So we can put another color or something else on there just to practice. However, for now, I'm going to show you the selvage. This is the selvage that I cut off. And I cut off more than 1 inch. This has to be at least about 3 inches I cut off from each side. And it was literally damaged. But again, this was mystery material. I don't know where it came from. It was part of my Etsy box. And the majority of it, look at it, it's right there. This is just the edge that I couldn't use. However, this is what I did. This, you have to know the front and the back. So this is the back and this is the front. The front has the bumpy part, the detail. The back is smooth. So what you do is you face the material, right side face down, wrong side face up, and fold it back. So you're gonna fold it over. The wrong side should be facing you, and you should fold it over, and you're gonna see a bit of the right side. So you're gonna fold it over. And that's all I did. You have to know your measurements. And then I just sewed across here, and I used this as the line. So basically it's a 1/4 inch seam allowance. I just sewed it across. This width here needs to be wide enough for your curtain rod to go through. So for this tension rod, I made it about 1 inch. It was a little more than 1 inch, but that's okay. Sewed it across. Nothing really too hard, by hand or by machine. And the fact of the matter is, because the lower edge was also cut with a peeking shear, I didn't have to worry about hemming it. So I'm okay. Simple, sweet. I don't have no one to impress, but it diffuses and it gives it a nice little focal point, some texture, some livelihood in my room. With that being said, let me know if you would like to maybe, I don't know, how about we take, maybe possibly take a shoebox and make kind of like a closet for Barbie or for a doll, and learn how to use, we can use a pencil. I don't know if I can do that. We can do something of that nature by using a pencil or chopsticks. If you have chopsticks, that'll work. And we can cut the material and make small curtains for a doll's closet. That'll work. So how about we come back this weekend and we work it out? I will definitely, you're gonna need a shoebox, some old material or clothing that you're not using. You can use your sewing needle or thread or a sewing machine and pencil that you don't use, and we're just, you know, a pair of scissors because we gotta poke holes, or use a screwdriver and poke holes on the side. I think we could do something like that. It's just to show how to make a curtain, and we can use it for Barbie's closet. That'll work. With that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for your patience and your understanding. And oh my gosh, no judgment, but the reality is these type of videos, pieces like this, have to be planned. This took a half an hour to make, but in order to film it, it has to be planned in advance, and it cannot be uploaded the same day. It takes hours to edit. Something so simple on a camcorder takes hours to edit. That's the reality. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and we're gonna come back another day. I think Saturday I am free. Check me on my Facebook like page, please. The direct link will be listed below.